because after all, you're a wife and a mother, and you need to be home. And your husband wanted you to do that, spend more time at home. But did you go through some struggles and kind of miss the stage and all that kind of stuff during those years?
其实刚开始的时候，我会很不谅解我的先生，因为我会觉得你不知道我的工作做得很好哎，你应该支持我的工作。
Right. Now, how should I? What kind of job would I say your husband has? Well, he was in like these like manager, executive manager kind of positions, right?
Yeah.
In all these big corporations. Okay, so that's how Yan is, Wawa's husband is. And then to think that he married a singer and a very popular and, up to this day singer. So you can imagine what kind of, relationship or marriage that could be. So your husband couldn't quite understand that singing is so important to you because that's you, is the singing part. Okay.
不过我觉得对我先生来说也有一些文化的差异，他要学习。
Are you talking about the singing culture or the Taiwanese culture?
Taiwanese.
I figured that much. Yeah, because Yan kind of grew up in the States.
Yes.
Right? And Wawa is a very local Taiwanese person. So there was this culture difference and conflict there.
关于时间的观念啊，关于对于工作付出的观念啊，对。
Right. About time management, about career, about work. And the work, aesthetics here in Taiwan. Yeah, so he had to take some time to get used to adjust. Yeah.
然后但是渐渐的我自己也发现，就是说我好像没有办法同时做好两个工作，就是做好家庭主妇跟歌手，我好像没有办法同时把它做好。对，所以我一定要有一个选择。那在那个时候我就想说 OK 唱歌这个事情我尝试过了，做的也还可以。那但是做太太做妈妈这个事情我没有做过，那我可能要多花点心思跟时间在这上面。
I see. Well, because you think that singing to you is you've done it before, you've tried it, you know what it's like. Well, it's new, you being a wife and a mother. So you thought that, well, maybe I can put my singing aside and kind of, focus on being a good wife and a good mother, and actually a good mother.
Learn to be as one.
A
Housewife.
daughter, in-law to your mother-in-law,
right?
At
the same time.
Yeah. So you all went through this, and you were doing a very good job too, Wawa. I know. You did. You still are doing a very good job, and being a good wife to your husband, being, kind of like, okay, if this is what you want, I'm willing to put singing aside and try it. But you tried it for a while, and now you're really spending more time in singing lately.
真的我觉得非常感谢。那现在小朋友开始大了，比较独立一些，那我自己的时间就多了。那我又可以把自己的兴趣找回来，然后竟然还可以有机会。我觉得非常感激在每一次的演出。
Oh, that is so great. So, well, your children are older now. They're independent. And so you've got more time to yourself now. And then, so now you take good opportunities of every time that you can sing and be on stage or in front of TV or go on shows or even travel abroad, right? To Singapore and Malaysia and all these countries to perform, and China too, to perform. So, and then just recently you had your very first solo concert. I'm sure you had a great time. Well, how did that feel?
Great. 但是那天我觉得很特别的是，我看到现场的来宾，我看到说，不管是我认识的人或不认识的人，他们都有感受到说，过去这些年他们的生命是美好的。那我觉得我的目的就达到了。
Oh, all right. So during that concert, you felt that in the audience, there are people who have come a long way supporting you and being your fan, and that they're still doing well. That if that is so, then it comforts you to know that they're also been leading a good life, and so have you, then that's comforting and encouraging for you.
Yes. 然后当然，我从以前质问我老公说，你为什么不支持我的工作？可是那一天他在现场从头到尾，所以我觉得，我觉得时间是很有意思的事情。
Oh, wow. Well, you know, we were there in the back. It was a full house that night. And we were there in the back with your husband, Yin. And he was there the whole way. He was in a suit because he just came from,
work.
Work from work. And he was a little nervous for you in the beginning, we could tell. But I know he was moved. And I think, for the first time seeing you live in person on stage and having such a great time, and it went so well that I think he was very thankful at the end. And he was happy for you, and he was happy for himself. Yeah, I think we had a great time. And I felt like, you probably could have gone on singing, even though the concert went on for 2 hours and 15, 20 minutes, and there was no break in between. And I was just amazed how you could just do it.
Yeah, I just do it.
And my husband John was there. He says, wow, you can go on for another concert after this, or even like many more after this. Is that what your plan is? What you think?
Yeah, I cross my finger.
Yeah. It's amazing because you have a very unique kind of voice. It's more like head tone. And yet, people, if you talk in a head tone for a long time like that, you lose your voice.
Yeah.
And you get tired and exhausted. I know how that is because
Most people do.
Yeah. I've given speeches, for an hour and a half, and I'll be like so exhausted I couldn't talk anymore. I'll slow down. But not you. It's amazing. I think God has given you a very unique gift.
It is from God, definitely.
I mean, except for the fact that your feet were hurting at the end of the concert. But other than that, you were fine, right?
Yeah.
This is amazing. So, what do you think you want to go from here? Have you talked this over with your husband about like you guys gonna, I don't know, you're gonna start spending more time in singing, or what's your future plan? I mean, you're still young. The way that you can sing, you are still so young. There's so much you can do. So what do you think you want to, do, and maybe even like, using your singing with some other things? I don't know. Maybe a movie? Yeah?
Anything is possible.
Yeah? And you're willing to do anything, right?
Yeah. Well, as my age now, anything is interesting,
Oh, yeah.
But 我觉得还是要看神怎么去带领。我相信他会有一个计划。
All right. So you think you want to just see how God will lead you and see what is in plan for you? All right. Now, what other songs that you find that you really enjoyed, this whole singing career? You had so many top, songs on the top charts, right? Can you talk about maybe some in the making of some songs or one particular song that you really liked? Did you write any of these songs yourself?
No.
Right. Now, so people wrote songs for you.
Yes.
They got to know you, and then they wrote songs that they thought would fit you. What was that like? Think of one particular song. Maybe 大雨, rain, or pouring rain. Maybe we can translate
pouring
that.
Rain.
I remember that's when I first know you, was after you came out with 大雨, pouring rain. Now, what was that like in the making of that song, maybe? Because that was one of the top, songs that you
yeah,
came
at the
out
time.
with.
我第一次听到这首歌的时候，是听到原创人陈冠茜小姐她自己的 demo， 就是一个钢琴跟她自己的声音。然后我是在李宗盛的家里头听到的。因为他把我叫去，他那个时候是我的制作人，他已经挑好了几首歌，希望我能够去唱一下，让他感受一下声音跟这个歌曲有没有 结合在一起这样。
Alright.
那我第一次
So you're saying that at the time Li Zhongshen was your
李宗盛
Oh, sorry, Li Zhongshen was your he
Producer.
was he was a popular singer songwriter, right?
And
he was
producer.
And producer. Yeah, and he was your producer. So he came out with some songs, and this song really jumped out at you, right? Actually, it was somebody else's song, 大雨. And you asked if you could sing it instead?
No, 是李宗盛帮我选的。
Oh, he picked that song for you.
对
Okay.
然后我第一次试唱的时候，其实我没有什么特别的感觉。
Oh, the first time when you sang, you didn't really have much feelings about that song.
但是唱完以后，大哥，我们都叫他大哥，他就说，这首歌他应该会把它拿来做主打。我说
Okay. You know, sometimes you have to listen to a producer, right?
Yes, that's why you need him.
Because you think that, he might seem to sometimes know you better than you know yourself or something like that.
Yes.
Anyway, so you didn't really have much feelings for that song, but he thought that should be the 主打歌 hit song, the main song in this release album or something like that. Okay.
Yeah, first song to hit the market.
To hit the market. Okay. So you were surprised.
Yeah. Because 我在听的时候是一个 demo， 所以我不会知道说，当它变成唱片的时候，制作人会加什么样乐器，他要怎么样做编曲，对。所以等到后来我真的听到编曲，我自己在唱进去的时候，我才知道它的意思，所以整个感情可以放在这首歌里面。
I see. Because at the time you didn't know where all this, how should I put it? The kind of music that goes with the song. You didn't know how
the arrangement.
The arrangement, music arrangement. You know better. The music arrangement. You didn't know how it was going to go with the song, how it was all going to fit together. But when you realized what it was going to sound like, that's when you started having the feelings for that song, right?
Yes.
That's how music works.
其实我有很多的歌曲都会有这样的感受。我觉得对于歌手来说，第一次听到这首歌，你可能很抗拒的，觉得这没有什么的，然后后来就是别人都很喜欢。
This is the amazing thing about music. So the first time you hear the song, you might not have any feelings for it, and you said, "This is not me." But then after it's all arranged, and then kind of like blend together and everything, that's when you realize that, wow. And this, in fact, is a song that everybody would, enjoy hearing.
所以我想，因为歌手都比较主观。
Because singers themselves are usually very subjective to the songs. That is so true. Now, how do your children feel about their mom being a celebrity? Huh?
Well, they didn't feel anything.
Even until now?
Because I'm just a mom to them. Regular mom.
Right? Now, I remember that hearing about your daughter, like I think she went to one of your rehearsals. And then before that, she didn't know how her mom sounds like. But then when she was there and all these people were coming up to you and, I don't know, maybe getting your autograph or something like that, she turned to your husband and said, "My mom's that popular?" Right? I remember hearing a story about that. She was amazed. And then did she feel proud? I'm sure your son and your daughter feel very proud of you.
Maybe. We didn't talk about that.
Didn't you ever think about maybe having a band together?
In our family?
In your family. Now, what part can your husband play?
I doubt. I wonder.
Because your son actually plays the bass.
Yes.
Which is
he's
the same,
learning now.
Yeah, as my husband. And I think he really looks very cool playing the bass. I've seen him. He looks so cool. That's how I felt when the first time I saw my husband playing the bass.
Really?
Yeah, I just fell in love with it.
Wow.
It was in Boston, because that's where I met my husband. And then we had just become boyfriend and girlfriend. And then they decided with a couple of guys at some friend's home to have a gig. And I just went over there. I was like, okay, And then he started playing. And I was like, ooh, that is cool.
I never heard that before.
I never told you this before. Yeah. And I was like, wow. And that's how I feel about your son playing the bass.
Oh.
So cool. And I know that both of your children are they're very musical.
Yeah, they enjoy music very much.
They got the genes from you. Well, who knows if the two of them would play some part in your music life?
Maybe in the future.
Think about it. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's been such a joy talking to you, Wawa.
Yeah, me too.
I know, and getting to know you even better. So, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And good luck. Keep singing, keep enjoying till you drop dead.
Okay? Yes.
All right. And we're going to end with another of your songs.
Okay.
And this song is another popular one. It's called 漂洋过海来看你. Translates into cross over the sea to see you. Cross over the ocean to see you.
You're right.
Yeah. So let's have a listen to this song.
Okay.
Thank you for watching, people. I'm Shirley Lin.
陌生的城市啊，熟悉的家。